We've paid to date. We have paid to there are so far about 7 that have not accepted. And so somewhere around 27 persons we have paid to the tune of $250 million compensation. And this does not include for the crops, because we also so far have compensated over $6 million for crops.
That was Minister of Housing and Water, Collin Croal, who noted that the assessment of the residents' crops was independently facilitated by the National Agricultural Research and Extension Institute, NARI. According to the minister, the 35 residents who have been illegally occupying the government reserve for a number of years are impeding the construction of the new 4-lane Eccles to Diamond Highway. While 28 residents have accepted compensation and have already relocated to lands made available to them by the government after repeated engagements with them between 2021 and present, only 7 remain non-compliant, demanding an aggregate of $595 million for properties valued at approximately $56.5 million.
We committed that you would have had an valuation exercise done. Following the valuation exercise, persons would have been invited to come in. We'll engage you one-on-one as to your valuation on your property that you have existing, and then obviously offer you that compensation. So we went as far as to offer the compensation. Similarly, to also the land that was identified for relocation, to provide the land to them free of cost.
Minister Croal said the new areas to which the squatters were offered lands currently have all the amenities such as water, electricity, developed roads, while the lands and titles were given to them free of cost.
Those persons that remain along that corridor would have never gotten title for where they occupy, would have never gotten the utility services legally. Because, as I said, they're occupying a space that is a reserve. They would never have seen development for themselves in terms of infrastructure work where they live.
Noting that the new road will ease congestion and benefit thousands of commuters on a daily basis, he made it clear that the development of Guyana is paramount. He reiterated a zero-tolerance approach to this juncture since his ministry has bent over backwards to be fair to the illegal occupants of the land. Since Tuesday, members of the opposition, including its leader Aubrey Norton, as well as irate squatters, have attempted to prevent the process. Minister Croal described the move as wicked and mischievous and a bid to disrupt government's development program. Meanwhile, Norton, in his Thursday's press conference, urged the government to halt the demolition process.
We urge the government to immediately halt the demolition of homes in Mocha, Arcadia, and to engage in fair and constructive dialogue with the affected residents to find a fair and equitable solution.
The government had on Tuesday commenced the demolition process at squatting areas in Caneview, Mocha, to begin construction of a $13.3 billion 4-lane Eccles to Diamond Highway as an aim to ease traffic congestion for thousands of commuters along the East Bank corridor. Minister Croal called on the opposition not to mislead their supporters. Reporting for HB 90 News, Vogt.